Checking out more gossip, today we're going to be seeing Kelly Clarkson reveals why Brandon Blackstock abandoned her and their children. Let's get to it.
Their dad, and it was nice because they usually have to travel a lot because of our separation.
Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock once appeared to have a perfect storybook romance, complete with a sparkling diamond ring and a warm October wedding.
Maybe perfect on the Instagram.
However, as you are aware, the once picture-perfect couple situation has taken a turn for the worse. And it appears that Clarkson is now prepared to explain why Brandon abandoned her and her children. So what's the main reason behind all this? Well, let's find out. In December 2012, Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock confirmed their engagement. Clarkson tweeted, "I'm engaged," to express her delight. She wanted everyone to know that the previous night was the happiest night of her life. She then revealed on how fortunate she felt to be with the best man ever. The first ever American Idol champion afterwards proudly displayed her enormous engagement ring on the news website
That's
Who
a
Say.
big stone.
10 months later, in October 2013, the couple exchanged vows, and Clarkson excitedly announced the happy news on Twitter. "I'm officially Mrs. Blackstock," Clarkson wrote. They got married in the most stunning location ever, Blackberry Farms in Tennessee.
It's beautiful.
Then, in June 2014, the couple welcomed a daughter named River Rose. When they welcomed their son, Remington Alexander, in April 2016, they received good fortune once more. What went wrong then? Fans were surprised by Clarkson's divorce because she and Blackstock appeared to be getting along well in the months before their split. But was it really a surprise, or did we miss the warnings? On the Elvis Duran show in 2017, after her pregnancy, the singer said, "I'm so glad I never have to be pregnant again." Blackstock, a music manager, already has 2 children from a previous marriage. A son
Wait. Maybe she just meant she wanted to have 2 children or 2 kids.
named Seth and a daughter named Savannah, so it appeared that the couple's family was complete. But Clarkson later admitted that, at least for her, the possibility of having more kids was once again on the table. The Grammy star said that her husband did not want any more children to celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay on a May 27, 2020 episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show. "I desperately want another child, but my husband says, no, we have 4. It's baby fever in me." Entertainment One insider told Tonight that Kelly has always brought up wanting more children, although Brandon doesn't, and that this difference in viewpoint may have contributed to their divorce. Beyond that argument, a source for Us Weekly claimed that Clarkson and Blackstock weren't the picture-perfect couple, or the picture-perfect match that their fans and friends thought they were. Their personalities and lifestyles differed greatly from one another. According to an insider, Kelly and Brandon weren't the ideal couple. Kelly's rather high-strung, but Brandon is really easy and laid back. The singer's husband, who loved their tranquil life in Nashville, found it difficult to start the Kelly Clarkson Show while serving as a coach on The Voice. According to the insider, it changed things when she went to Hollywood. Clarkson spoke candidly about her problems with Blackstock in an interview, saying they have much in common regarding what they wanted to achieve in life, that they work on that even though they come from different worlds, because they are 2 different worlds coming together. But it soon became evident that it wasn't. After learning of the couple's divorce, insiders informed Entertainment Tonight that while under quarantine at their cabin in Montana during the pandemic, the couple realized their relationship hadn't been working for a while. The insider said to Us Weekly that they argued on so many levels, and being in quarantine together exasperated their issues beyond repair. She then
Did that for a lot of couples.
initiated a divorce. A different source states their marriage had changed and the breakup was long overdue. They both exert so much effort. She continued after filing for divorce by saying that she wanted to maintain some seclusion for the benefit of her children, and that the situation she was dealing with was difficult because it involved many small hearts besides her own. She went on to state that she knew that she was safeguarding their kids and their tender hearts was the wisest course of action in this situation. She claimed that while ordinarily she's quite forward and comfortable discussing anything, in this instance, she'll only briefly discuss how it affects her personally. On Today, that same month, Clarkson spoke openly about her breakup and the intentions to explore the subject further in future music. The former husband of country music icon Reba McEntire, Narvel Blackstock, the father of Brandon Blackstock, sued Clarkson in September of 2020. In addition to the $1.9 million she had already paid, he claimed the singer owed his management company, Starstruck Management Group, almost $1.4 million in unpaid commissions. In a countersuit, Clarkson said that the management company had violated the California Labor Code by quoting, obtaining, offering, promising, or seeking to procure employment or engagements without a license. According to Clarkson, this meant that the money owed shouldn't be paid. When Clarkson accused Brandon, Narvel, and Starstruck Management Group of defrauding her by charging her exorbitant fees during her time with the team in October 2020, the situation in court only got uglier. In court documents, Clarkson alleged that her ex-husband and father-in-law's business committed fraud and rendered illegal services. Clarkson further claimed that the business had cheated her out of millions of dollars. Brandon vehemently refuted the accusations in court records and maintained that the business owed Clarkson nothing. Clarkson then opened up a bit more about her divorce and how she'd been handling things in the months following her filing.
So it seems this is not just personal, there was a little bit of entanglement from business.
Amidst the bitter ongoing legal struggle with Brandon Blackstock and his dad. She reiterated that she didn't want to say too much for the sake of her children when she spoke to Entertainment Tonight about her most in-depth divorce to date. However, she acknowledged that she had been having trouble, telling a reporter that she cares more about her children than anything else on earth. The celebrity also tried to keep things friendly, at least in public, when discussing her split from her husband, claiming that there's nothing to hide in that regard because nobody is at fault and everything happens for a reason. Although Clarkson declined the opportunity to criticize Brandon Blackstock in front of the public, things appeared to be different behind the scenes. Separate court filings connected to Clarkson and Blackstock's divorce exposed the truth about how they truly felt about one another as the protracted legal struggle over Starstruck Entertainment Group dragged on. According to documents obtained by E! News in November
Seems it's all
2020,
business.
the couple's disagreements had gotten worse, and they were having trouble co-parenting because of their trust difficulties. While Blackstock remained in Montana, Clarkson was granted primary physical custody of River and Remington and kept them in Los Angeles. The court's decision also included a few guidelines for the parents, such as the requirement that neither would disparage the other in front of their children. Blackstock also submitted court papers in November of 2020, including details on the former couple's financial situation following their breakup. According to TMZ, the music manager demanded a staggering $436,000 per month, which included $135,000 in child support and $301,000 in spousal support. But he wasn't done requesting money. Blackstock reportedly requested an additional $2 million from Clarkson to pay his legal fees in the ongoing divorce case. Although there was a brief period of relative silence regarding Clarkson and Blackstock's divorce proceedings, more information resurfaced in July of 2021.
It's so expensive for people to get divorced in America. Damn, $2 million for the lawyers. Yeah, no wonder a lot of people are getting divorced. I'm sure at this point, lawyers are encouraging people to get divorced. Did your husband speak to you roughly this morning? Please break up with him. I'll help you. Yeah, because he's getting $2 million. That's a lot of money for a divorce, for anything. It's crazy.
Clarkson and her attorney requested a separate trial to make her legally single while her divorce processes were still pending, showing that she was clearly extremely ready to end her marriage more than a year after filing for divorce. Clarkson made it quite apparent in the documents, which Us Weekly was able to obtain, that there was no prospect of reconciliation and therapy wouldn't help. The singer said, "Me and my divorced husband want to start over." She pleaded with the judge to allow her request to end her marriage. A month later, she filed to formally change her last name back to Clarkson, reinforcing her position that she was prepared to put her marriage behind her. A few days after the news of Clarkson's wish to become legally single in July of 2021 was made public, she made it apparent that she had entirely moved on from Brandon Blackstock. Blackstock was nowhere to be found, so Clarkson traveled to Walt Disney World in Florida with the 2 children they shared. On July 14, 2021, Clarkson sent a sweet snapshot of them on vacation to her Instagram account, stating, "We had a blast at Disney World. All of the rides were fantastic. But the Star Wars and Pandora rides are the best. Disney, I'm grateful for a wonderful vacation." In the same month, it came to light that Blackstock had yet to receive all of the spousal and child support he'd requested from Clarkson. He wasn't exactly abandoned, though. According to court records acquired by The Blast, Clarkson was required to give Blackstock $150,000 in spousal support each month, in addition to $45,000 in child support. Before it was made public, the settlement was kept out of the public eye for about 3 months, with the payouts reportedly being on April 1st, 2021. Later, in August of 2021, Clarkson scored a significant victory. The prenuptial agreement that both parties signed before they got married was challenged by Brandon Blackstock. According to reports, he also wanted to divide their assets, including the money she made while they were married, among them. That Clarkson has earned millions of dollars since becoming Mrs. Blackstock could have led to the singer losing out on a significant sum of money. According to reports, Clarkson celebrated informally on the NBC singing competition set. Another impressive victory for the superstar? The decision also meant that she was able to sell the Montana ranch that had caused so much controversy. Hope this is the end of the road for these two so they can concentrate more on being great co-parents to their children. Well, that's it for today. Remember to subscribe and
Yeah, that one was quite sad. Usually when I watch those gossip videos, it's kind of like interesting sometimes. I laugh and I, make jokes, but that's personal to these people. Yeah, it was quite sad. I don't like to hear about divorce, especially now that it's getting a lot. I think like last year, they said 1 in 2 people in America would be divorced. This year, they said 1.5 in 2 people would be divorced. So it's too frequent. And if lawyers are paying or being paid so much money, I can imagine some lawyers might be encouraging people. It's like, did he slap you? Leave him alone. I'll help you. Yeah, I don't know what is the reason. Feel free to share why people are getting divorced up and down these days. Feel free to share. People less patient with each other, or people did not really know their spouse enough to get married in the first place. They rushed into it. Yeah, feel free to talk to me. Anyways, this is the end of that one. It was an interestingly sad video. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace.